Marsh. I am the owner of M Lounge in Chicago. This is an intimate jazz club. We do live music during the week, and I'm also a real estate broker for the last 18 years.
My name is Mike Mazek. I'm a real estate attorney and owner of Mazek Law Group at 3805 North Lincoln in Chicago.
Michael, what is a foreclosure?
Well, for a homeowner, a foreclosure is really the worst case scenario. Foreclosure is when the bank exercises its right under the mortgage and the note that's signed at closing, and they foreclose on the property, which means that since they have the primary lien on the property, they evict the homeowner, they sell the property at a sheriff's sale or an auction, and then whatever deficiency there is between that amount and what the amount that the homeowner owes on the loan, the bank then goes after the homeowner for that amount. So it's really there are multiple bad situations with. There are several issues there are several problems for a homeowner in a foreclosure.
Can you tell me, Michael, what exactly is the process of the foreclosure?
Well, first the homeowner gets notice that a mortgage payment has been missed. After that occurs, and typically the bank will sometimes offer some sort of alternative, whether it's a loan modification or a short sale or a deed in lieu of foreclosure. After that notice is given, the bank then files in state court to foreclose on the property. In Cook County, it's a lengthy process, but there are alternatives. There are some mediation programs that are available. And then if the homeowner has a valid defense to the mortgage foreclosure act, which essentially is that that they either paid off the mortgage or they're not the owner of that note or mortgage, then once that occurs, then the court process takes hold, and a judgment is entered against the homeowner. A sheriff's sale or auction is ordered, and then the property is transferred to another buyer.
Wow. How can all this be avoided?
Well, there are alternatives that the bank offers typically. Banks don't want to reclaim property, so they will typically offer a loan modification first, and if there's a more significant financial hardship or there's some sort of other issue, the bank will allow or begin the process of a short sale. If a buyer isn't available or a short sale isn't an easy option, then the bank will suggest a deed in lieu of foreclosure or a cash for keys situation.
Very good. And of course, the question on all my clients' minds, how does this impact my credit score?
It's really the most harmful thing you can do to your credit score. What happens is the bank will foreclose and a judgment will be entered. The moment that occurs, that's the most fatal hit to your credit score. Even prior to that, though, as you're missing mortgage payments, the credit starts to go down. So what happens after a sheriff's sale is if the bank goes after that deficiency and then gets a judgment for that deficiency, it usually results in some sort of $20,000, $40,000, $50,000 judgment that the homeowner simply can't recoup. It results in a judgment that the homeowner simply can't recoup from, and typically results in some sort of bankruptcy proceeding afterwards. So it's really the most harmful situation you can have for a homeowner, and it's much better to do one of the other before-mentioned options.
Wow. Can you give me, Michael, just a brief summary of this foreclosure process?
Yes, a foreclosure occurs when mortgage payments are missed, and the bank then exercises its right under the promissory note and the mortgage on the property. And the resulting foreclosure action, if successful, means that the tenant is evicted from the property is then sold, and the homeowner may be saddled with a deficiency judgment after that property is sold.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.